Hey, welcome to Unlock with Daryl Davis. We'll be back for, I guess, part two of this learning how to vote and who to vote for and why to vote. Okay, people. On our last episode, we was talking about the structure that people does not elect president of the United States of America. The president is elected by electoral votes. People, what we want you to pay attention to realize is that your city officials, get your mind off the president and let's focus on our city officials. We have 254 counties here in the state of Texas. Out of 254 counties, we roughly have over 1,200 cities in the state of Texas. With 1,200 cities in the state of Texas, people, you have 1,200 mayors in the state of Texas. 1,200 mayors, just think about that. 1,200 mayors. Someone has to elect a mayor of every city in the state of Texas that has 254 counties in it. We the people elect those mayors. We the people elect the city council. City council and the mayor runs the city. You can have a city in the state of Texas from a population of 15 all the way up to the fourth largest city in the United States of America, which is Houston. Millions. So remember, the mayor and the city council runs the city. A lot of cities in the state of Texas sit within a county. You may have 4 or 5 cities that sits in a county. Some of those counties are going to have a school board, which is a powerful entity in that county, in that city. All cities does not have a school board. Counties going to have a school board. The ISD, people pick the ISD Board of Trustees. The mayor, the city councils, your ISDs, whether it's a Tyler Independent School District, Longview Independent School District, Houston Independent School District, Dallas Independent School District. The people, we the people, pick those people. Now that's as far as I'm going to go with that. I'm going to back all the way back up to the mayor and the city council. People, we're so focused on a president of the United States that we don't even realize that who our officials are on a local level. Take a city that has a mayor that has a population of 100,000. We're going to eliminate a lot of the small cities right now. But let's take a city that has a population of 100,000. Out of a city with a population of 100,000, you have districts. And each district has a council person, whether it's a councilwoman or a councilman of that district. They're divided up in sections. Now, each candidate from that district runs for office. In some counties, some cities, it's a 2-year term for 3 years. Most of them are term limited. And they can only stay so long. But the thing is that we don't even know who our candidates are that's running for city council. Um, we don't know who our candidates are that's running for mayor. I'm not a Democrat, nor am I a Republican. I'm for right. I'm going to research my candidates. How many of you people out there, under the sound of my voice, does not research your candidate, but yet you go and cast your vote? You really don't know who you're voting for. A lot of people do not go to political debates or political forums where candidates put on to say and speak about what they're going to do for their district. We are people, we entitled to that. We entitled to know who's running for what seat. Then we need to know who else are running for seats in other districts in our city. And get to know our candidates. We don't want to vote a straight ticket because it's going to be somebody on that ticket that don't have our values. But how do we know that when we never get out there to exercise and get involved? The mayor. In some cities, on the Republican Party, their candidates run unopposed. They have no one to put up a fight against them. These are the people that elect the police chief in your city. You never have a say in it because you never have an idea of who you putting up there and what their values are. Because you're worried about something that you have no control of, the president of the United States. Your president of your state is probably downtown in an office in your city, in most cities. And that's your state rep and your state senator. We're going to get to that later during these sessions. Right now, we want to focus on the inner part of voting in the government. The people that you elect, that you know nothing about, that you give all the power to elect your police chief, to elect your fire chief, to elect your city manager. You give people that you never researched the power to run your life because you're chasing something that you have no control of. We're going to move from the city officials, the city council, and the mayor. We have established that they elect the officials to run the city, the police chief. Keep that in mind. The mayor and the city councils vote in the police chief, and you have no say in that matter. Now, I'm going to leave you right here. Hold on. Now let's go to the ISD, which is the independent school districts. How many people under the sound of my voice have researched their candidates for school board trustee? Again, you're putting power in the hands of people that you have not researched. Because the board members, the ISD board trustees, picks your school superintendent. Your school superintendent can make any decision him or her choose to make governing your child. Again, you have given your power away. And in both of these, I'm going to stop at these right here. I'm not going to do the county tonight. I'm going to stop at the city officials and the ISDs. Giving people your voice will tourniquet your life. You're chasing something that does not exist. I was one that was in school that didn't pay attention. Made F minuses in high school. But if it were one thing that I could remember from government is that the electoral vote choose is the president of the United States of America and not the people. In order to be effective, people, don't be fooled by what's before you. Early voting starts, I want to say March the 4th, or either March the 5th. No. Early voting start next week. I think election is on March the 4th or March the 5th. But regardless of when it is, it's in the next few weeks, people. Get out. Research your candidate. Go to some of these debate forums. I challenge you to get out and go to some of these debate forums. If you're a Democrat, get out and go to some of these Republican debate forums, because these Republicans are running for these seats unopposed. Judges, district attorneys, mayors, every position, every meaning position that governs a person's life are held by a Republican that poor people know nothing about. Not black people, poor people, disadvantaged people know nothing about, because they never heard them speak. They never know what they stand on. And when you don't know what they stand on, how can you hold them accountable? Because the few people that do know what they stand on, or what they claimed they was going to stand on when running for office, are not holding them accountable. People, we have a lot of unjust things that's happening right now throughout the United States. And it's because of the unconcern of voting. People, your vote don't matter on a presidential level. Again, I say that, people, your vote does not matter on a presidential level. Your vote matters on a local, state level. Your mayor, your city council, your school board trustees. And we're going to stop there tonight. Get involved. Go to these PTA meetings. Find out what's going on, what they're teaching your child. Go to City Hall. Go to City Council. Meet your City Council representative. Meet the mayor. Invite the City Council person out to your neighborhood. Get to know the people. Clean your neighborhood up if it's not clean, and make a better way. People, these officials need us. They need us as more than we need them. Because if it was not for us, they wouldn't be in these positions. In some of these East Texas towns, we never had a black police chief. It never been questioned. In some of these East Texas towns, we never had a black judge. It never been questioned. And I'm not talking about no freaking justice of the peace. This is Unlocked, Daryl L. Davis. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and share to this channel because we have some great content coming. People be blessed. Enjoy your day. And we'll be back because we have to talk about the commissioners in the county. Remember, people, go to these forums. Get to know your candidates that's running for office because they are your voice and they there to protect you.